Good morning, good morning, good morning. Buenos dias, mi gente, yo. Welcome to Daily Discipline number 786, primarily in a row. My name's Rob Hoback. Happy that you're here. Honored and humbled that you keep coming back like for reals. Hey, it's Friday. On Fridays, we talk about having F-It Fridays. So you can take that a couple ways. Number one, if there's something that you need to do and you've been holding back, you're scared, you got just take your shot, right? You can't win if you don't try. And if you don't try and you don't fail, you never learn how to win, right? Trust me. When I'm giving this advice on this video, I'm giving this advice to myself, and hopefully the rest of you will take a page out of the playbook too. The other part of it is sometimes we have things in our life that we're like, you know what, I'm not going to stand for that anymore. I'm going to change that, and we just have to say, F it, let's go, right? Regardless of where you're at, what's in front of you, just say F it and do something, right? It's a work day. I got work to do. The date is 12/11/20. Let's get to work. First things first, still the realist. You know what else I am? I am interested. I'm interested in a lot of things. But last night, Thursday night football, for those of you who watched it, the Patriots got worked hard by the LA Rams, which is just, there's a lot of storylines there. But I'm interested to see what happens with New England from here on out. So New England won Super Bowl 2000. Most of us remember that. That's when we all found out about Tom Brady. And since that time, they've had 17 straight years. So they had a little lull there. And then since then, 17 straight years where they won at least 10 games. Think about that. 17 years in a row where they won at least 10 games, including the year that Tom Brady was hurt and Matt Castle took over. It's a dynasty, right? But it's over, which leads to my real talk. What goes up must come down. Nothing lasts forever. No empire, no government, no company, no sports franchise. Nobody gets to stay on top forever. What goes up must come down. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens, right? The Patriots I love to hate the Patriots. I love to hate Bill Belichick. I admire his consistency, his attention to detail. I just don't like his smug behavior, and I don't like how he treats his employees like they're cattle, right? But that's his job. So what goes up must come down. Our thank yous for the day. Oh, yeah, anyway, what goes up must come down. There's a lot of storylines in there, including Cam Newton, who 5 years ago was in the Super Bowl as the MVP and now looks like he's done. What goes up must come down. Let's do our thank yous. We're done for the day. Number one, God's been good to us in the good times and the bad, right? I mean, seriously, like we're past that, but we're going to keep saying it. Number two, I'm thankful for Tom Brady, right? So again, 17 years in a row, Kraft is still there, the owner at the Patriots. Bill Belichick's still there. A lot of the same players there. You know who's not there anymore? Tom Brady, right? And if Tom Brady's on that team, I think you're probably looking at it differently. I'm thankful for gravity, right? Isn't that what it is? And it's funny how gravity affects everything earthly, right? Even organizations, when they rise up, it's okay. They're going to come back down. Seriously, always, always. Thankful for history. We know this, right? We know that what goes up must come down. Like there's no disputing it. We just wait for it. Like, how long is that going to last? And man, tell you what, the Patriots had an amazing run. Thankful for Cam Newton, right? Cam Newton, Cam Newton, we could do a whole week on just him. But just thankful that we got to see him play. He was amazing. I think it's over for Cam. I don't know. And watching him last night reminded me of watching Michael Jordan with the Wizards. Like, I don't want like watching Brett Favre that last year, or the year in New York for the Jets, and the second year with the Vikings. It's like, man, it just looks old and slow, and I don't want to see that. So, Cam, thank you for everything you've given to us as fans of the NFL. I hope you have more in the tank, and if you do, I hope you find a situation that's better than where you're in today, because it's not a good look for him. I'm thankful for my job, right? Like I had a call this morning, and we're talking about COVID and stuff like that, and it's easy to complain, right? Like I've said many times, I'd rather be annoyed than unemployed, and instead of, I was explaining this to the QE1, that I'm tired of playing defense, I'm ready to go back on offense, right? Instead of like feeling like I'm fending for my job, just go out and make something happen. On an F-It Friday is a perfect day to do that. I'm thankful for my life, right? Again, I'm thankful that I'm alive today. I think about this all the time, like what it was like 100 years ago in the Spanish flu pandemic. This is way easier, right? There are different problems. There are different stressors. This is way better. I'm thankful for the holiday season, right? Like everybody just seems to get in a better mood. The kids and I are going to be, wrapping presents and making cookies and all that stuff this weekend. and it should be fun, and we're all going to participate. I'm thankful for Daddy Duty, right? My kids are on virtual learning for the rest of the year, so we've got another 3 or 4 weeks of this, which will be stressful, but it'll be okay. We'll figure out how to make it happen. And then you know what else I'm thankful for? Today, tomorrow, I'm thankful for it all. It's what I figured out in the last 786 days. If I personally want to be happy, I have to start by being thankful. So I show up here every day, talk about a positive affirmation of myself, right? Talk about a thought that has been clunking around in my mind, and then spend just as much time talking about the things I'm thankful for. Because if I want to be happy, I have to start with being thankful. And 2 + 2 is always 5. With that, we are done. Hands up. Peace out. We're better together. Appreciate you stopping by on an F-It Friday. Come back tomorrow on a Savage Saturday. We'll have a little prayer breakfast with you. Deuces. #Real Talk. Love you guys. See you later, Cam.